The MK party versus the IEC at the High Court. Vanakkams, namaskaram, namaste, salams and salutations. So today the MK was at the High Court challenging the IEC on why they upheld an objection to have former President Jacob Zuma removed from the ballot sheet. The IEC used Section 47 of the Constitution to remove Jacob Zuma. Now the Constitutional Court found Zuma guilty of contempt for defying its order to appear at an inquiry into corruption while he was president. He was sentenced to 15 months imprisonment. He was convicted, sentenced and jailed. However, due to President Cyril Ramaphosa's special remission program based on overcrowding of prisons, Zuma was released from prison. He served just 3 months of his 15-month sentence. Now this forms the basis of the MK argument led by advocate Dali Mpofu. They argue that he served only 3 months, not the 15 months that prohibits him from being a member of parliament. Now the IEC's attorneys countered that by saying that is irrelevant as he was convicted by the highest court in the country and he was sentenced to 15 months imprisonment. The MK party's other argument is that the Bill of Rights affords the people the right to vote for a person of their choice, and that the IEC's decision to remove Jacob Zuma from the ballot sheet denies the people that right. And they argue that the Bill of Rights supersedes all other laws. That Bill of Rights allows for people to vote for their preferred candidate. Now the IEC runs on a tight timetable, and tomorrow, Tuesday the 9th of April, is the final day for the court to make all its ruling on all objections and to hand down judgment. So today the High Court decided that they are bound by the rules of the IEC, that they will have to grant judgment tomorrow. So they are going to grant judgment tomorrow, but the reasons for that judgment will be deferred to a later date. So they will grant an order, but they also have to provide reasons. But because the time frame is so short, the reasons will be deferred to a further date. But they will grant an order or do a judgment tomorrow. They also advise that judgment will be served electronically, so they won't be in court. It will be served via email by about 2 o'clock tomorrow. So say by 3 o'clock or so tomorrow, we will know whether or not Jacob Zuma will be on the ballot sheet. Now, while Jacob Zuma is not sure whether or not he will be on the ballot sheet come May 29th, I am sure that I will be on the ballot sheet as an independent candidate for the KZN legislature. The only independent candidate for KZN, one of only 12 independents in the country and the only Charo independent in the country. Now next week, 17th April, I've been invited to the ICC by the IEC for the official Code of Conduct signing ceremony and pledge. I will also be afforded 3 minutes to deliver a statement. Very exciting times indeed. Now to win my seat in the KZN legislature, I will need to start campaigning really hard in the final month of May, and for that I will need panno, finances, etc. And to rake in much needed funds, I've started my fundraising campaign and I'm introducing the 100 Rand pledge. Now while I do agree that times are tough, and I'm sure that most of you can donate at least 100 Rand towards securing an Indian voice at the highest decision-making body in KZN. Funds are due only at the end of April. If you can afford that and fund my campaign, help to fund my campaign, then WhatsApp 074-721-5443 and my team will send you the banking details. Tell what you must, tell what you crave. I'm KC Mudley TR, champion for the Charos. Dondala.